Hey, it's Diego, founder of BumpingIntoLove.com, and I'm going to tell you how to be more attractive than 99% of the people on the planet. Sexier than 99% of the people on the planet. And it comes down to one thing: smile. Smile more, smile often, smile when it's easy, and smile when it's difficult. Now, the thing about smiling is, it's an endangered species. You just don't see it that often, and that's specifically why you should. Because we as human beings, we look for differences in our environment. We look for variety. And the smile can be that variety that you gift somebody. Right now, I'm in this environment that's incredibly green and brown. And if we were to see a canary, a red bird, go and land on any one of these branches, how quickly would we see it? Like this. It would pop in our periphery. And the smile is no different. It pops. It's something that when we see it, we automatically light up. Now, I don't know if you've ever been in a car. Let's say you wanted a car. You wanted a car really badly, really badly. Your family wanted a car so badly. And eventually you got the car. And you're sitting there driving the car, and you're in this vehicle, and you start seeing that same model car everywhere. What happened? Were those cars always there? Yeah, but we didn't see them. We didn't see them with our mind. You see, every single one of us has what's called the reticular activating system. The RAS for short. It's a filter that we have that determines what's important and what's not important. The smile is no different. Because when we start to smile, we become the vehicle of positive emotion, happiness, love. And we go out and we share that with the world. And what you start to see is the people in your periphery that are already smiling. Crazy, but you attract what you are. And aren't those the people you want to be hanging out with anyway? Smile and they come to you. Now, yesterday, I was at the post office and I'm waiting in line, and everybody there was in a negative emotional space. The people behind me, the people behind the counter that were working there, they just wanted to get their stuff done and get out of there. Now, when I was there, I noticed this lady that was in front of me, and she started yelling at the person that was behind the counter. Now I noticed two things here. The first thing, I noticed it because it was just so different from the people that I usually hang out with, that are always in a happy, beautiful, emotional space. The second thing that I noticed is that just how unattracted I was to her, just how unattractive she was. Why? Because the way you treat anybody is the way you could potentially treat me. That includes how she treats somebody else and how she treats herself. So, when I walked up to the counter, I was in a beautiful emotional space. I was happy, I was loving. And I started jiving with the person behind the counter, and after about 3 to 5 minutes, she got it. She clicked, she adopted my frame. I had the stronger frame of happiness, and it was stronger than her unhappiness. And because of that, because I had that certainty of my happiness, she adopted. She came to my frame. Your positive emotions have the power to affect change much more than your negative emotions ever will. And, why don't we try it out? If you're still with me, I want you to walk around and just smile today. Smiling is a two-way street. By smiling, we actually start thinking positive thoughts. A lot of people don't know that. They think that positive thoughts lead to smiling, but it's a two-way street. It goes one way or the other. You could either start thinking happy thoughts and you start smiling, or you start smiling and start thinking happy thoughts. So walk around and start to smile and see how people respond to you. Realize that is an attractive thing. And if you want to go a step further, I want you to do two things today. I want you to find two people. The first person you're going to walk up to and you're going to ask them how to get to Starbucks. And you're going to walk up and you're going to say, hey, do you know how to get to Starbucks? And you're going to say it the same way everybody else does. But the second time, I want you to do something different. You're going to be different from everybody else. You're going to start smiling before you've even walked up. Okay? And you're going to come up and you're going to say, hey, do you happen to know how to get to Starbucks? And if you're in a beautiful place that you're not trying to get anything, you're just giving that beautiful response, you're going to notice something. If you're incredibly perceptive, they're going to start smiling before you've even said a word. It's crazy, but it works. So I'm going to leave you with that. Smile more, smile often, it is attractive. And do me a favor, if you agree with me, share this on your social. If you think people need to smile more, if you just agree that smiling is attractive. And if you're seeing this anywhere other than my blog, head over there. It's bumpingintolove.com. I'm in there, I'm conversing with you, and I'd love to know what your thoughts are. If you've done this, if you haven't, why not? If you think smiling is attractive, if you think frowning is attractive, which I think this is just weird. I'm generally not hanging out with those people, but do me a favor, any kind of reaction is a beautiful reaction. Thumbs up or thumbs down, it's all beautiful to me. And don't forget about a thing called love.